Hi there, and welcome to Abilio Pro. Abilio is your all-in-one freelancer management platform designed to help you hire and pay freelancers globally for professional services around the world. Abilio Pro is designed for business owners and managers just like you, making it easy to invite service providers and issue invoices on their behalf. Today, I'll be guiding you through how to do self-onboarding on Abilio Pro platform. So let's dive in. So I have already gone ahead and filled in all the information details about myself. After that, I'll receive an email that I will have to confirm, proving that this is my email address. Once I've done that, I'll be able to log into Abilio Pro dashboard and start adding my company details. All right, so here I have already filled in all my company details. So you can see I have mentioned my country, my company name, that I'm a legal person, my VAT number, my address. And in this section below, I can sort of choose what settings I'll have for my invoices. So my invoice language will be English, but you can choose from around 9 languages. My currency will be USD, but you can choose from 7 currencies. And I also decided to write down my accountant email, and this means that my accountant will receive a copy of every single final invoice that's being sent out. The next step, providing a little bit more of contact details. So here you'll be asked to provide your company email address, your phone number, and optionally you can add your logo. After that, you'll be asked to verify your identity. And there are a few ways of doing that. So you can choose either of the option and just follow through the guidance. Now that your identity has been verified, the next step is to prove your rights to access the company data. If you're the owner of this company, you can go ahead and upload a certificate from the Register of Companies. However, if your leadership has asked you to set up this Abilio Pro account, you can prove your signature by uploading a power of attorney. Now that all your documents will be uploaded, they will be checked by our team. Usually that takes no longer than 1 business day. Meanwhile, you can take a look at our help section, reach out to our support team, or schedule a quick call. The company has been verified, and now it's time to start adding your freelancers. To do that, head to the freelancers section and select Add Freelancer. When creating a new invitation, I have the option to select the language of the invitation. I have around 9 choices, and keep in mind that the language you will choose, this is the language that the invitation will be sent. So my freelancer actually speaks Estonian, and I'll select the language of the invitation Estonian. The invitation will provide all the necessary information for them to sign up. However, if you would like to add personalized message, you can type it in here. All right, so here's the list of 3 freelancers that I have already added to my account. As you can see, one of them has already accepted my invitation and they have already verified their account too. The other one has accepted my invitation, but they still have KYC and bank account verification pending. So I can actually nudge them and ask them to follow these steps through. And the third one has received the invitation, but they haven't accepted it yet. So I actually don't know if they have completed KYC and bank account verification. As an option, I can always copy this invitation and send it to my freelancer via another channel. I can also manage my freelancers by deleting them if they are no longer part of my company. Right, so now that we have few freelancers already added, let's try to issue a new invoice. Here I have my list of freelancers, and at this moment I only have one freelancer available, and that's because they're the only one who have followed through KYC, bank verification, as well as accepted my invitation. Here's just the overall information, my name, accounting email. Here I have 2 options. I can choose either final invoice or advance invoice. Most of the cases you'll choose final invoice unless you're prepaying someone in advance for their services. Currencies, I'll choose USD, language English, type of services, it was design, it was graphic design, it was logo creation. Here I can choose quantity either by hours or by pieces. In this case, it was 1 piece and price per unit was $100. Here I can see the breakdown of the payments. So the price without the VAT, the corporate tax that will pay for your freelancer, profit share, which is basically Abilio's commission. And finally, this is the amount that will be available in the account of your freelancer. I'll press save and preview. My final step is to confirm. And now this invoice is in review. Once the status will be changed, you'll see it in this section. And now let's explore add more company employees to your account so that other people can manage your Abilio Pro account too. I'll start by going to the users section and pressing add. So I would like to add my colleague Linda, who's an accountant at my company. And here I have filled in all the required information, and here I can manage the user access levels. So Linda will not be doing anything related to development, so I'll just give her no access. Same applies to users. I'll be the only one managing users. Linda will need full rights to managing freelancers, so I'll permit that. Then goes to invoices and company details. I'll select to view, and then I'll send an invitation. So now I can see that Linda already has accepted my invitation. She's also verified, and I can always change my employees' permissions or even revoke them by pressing on their name. All right, that's it. I hope this was useful. If you have any questions, please head to the support section. We have a quite extensive FAQ. However, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to our support team by pressing on the chat bubble on the bottom right corner.